The uncanny valley sometimes keeps video games from looking real, but what happens when real things look like video games? I'm Falcon, and today on gameranx, 10 real-life places that will remind you of video games. Number 10 is the Chandbaori Stepwall, which looks like it could be the best Bomberman level of all time. Found by Reddit user Trevor Roll, it doesn't even not look like a Nintendo Switch backdrop. Like, it literally looks like it's in a video game. It's only when you see actual people inside it that you're like, oh, that's real. Little cartoon men are not going to be placing bombs on any of this. Hey Konami, if you could stop messing up for about 5 seconds, take note. This would be a good Bomberman level. Number 9 is, and I may be saying this wrong, Tojinbo in Japan, which is pretty much a ringer for a Mortal Kombat stage. This one was pointed out by Reddit user Austin Itsua. But the interesting thing about this place is a ton of people have taken this exact same picture of it. If you look up Tojinbo, or Tojinbo, however it's said, you will continually find this exact same angle, taken from all different times of the year. There's some with stormy seas, some with sun, some with clouds, some with fog in the background. It's really actually pretty cool. My favorite is the one with the two guys fighting in their underwear on it because it's hilarious. I don't know if it's real. I don't care. Number 8, Imgur user Mike Pants posted a mine from Earl Mountain, and it looks just like a Skyrim dungeon, like literally down to the art style. It looks the same. There's debris all over the place, rotting wood, collapsing stuff, but you would swear that definitely 100% somebody who worked on Skyrim wandered through this place at one point. Obviously, there are areas of it that look a little bit more modern than Skyrim, but most of it doesn't. Most of it really looks like Skyrim. Number 7, a Reddit user by the name of Holly Usinogen found this island called Litladimin, which looks like a real-life locked area on the map. The world map, or the Civ map, or whatever. Looks like a tile in Civ, or in a lot of cases, just a lot of generalized video game tropes. Oftentimes clouds are above areas you can't go yet, or haven't explored yet. This one's interesting. It's a little island that's part of the Kingdom of Denmark. Nobody's ever actually lived there, but at one point they kept sheep there. Also, it contains the Master Emerald Shrine, because why not? Number 6, this frozen lake in Switzerland, found by Reddit user Ask Me About Coffee, basically looks like a shader messed up and the render isn't doing what it's supposed to do. Now, I've seen this happen in more than a few games, but it's not really one I could say anything specific about, because, I don't know, all this really takes is like a graphics card glitch, or in the early days of 3D, using some kind of a cheat. Like, they actually had cheats that shut off certain graphics features. It's obviously not like that anymore. In order for this to happen, something would have to go wrong. But hey, it looks cool, doesn't it? Number 5 is the Street Fighter Sagat stage, which I actually have a large number of different ones. You see, it's a statue of Buddha lying down, and these are all over Thailand. Some of them are really in good shape, some of them are not in such great shape. There's even like a totally solid gold one that I found. In English, it seems like they're referred to mostly as a reclining Buddha. And it's interesting to me that in Thailand, probably a lot of different people during different eras came together to make statues of somebody just lying there like, hey, what's up? And then Capcom was like, that would be a good stage for Street Fighter. Number 4 is Mount Hood, Oregon, which very often looks like Death Mountain. Death Mountain always characterized by that circular cloud above it, which Mount Hood typically has. I mean, in all honesty, it's quite pretty. It's a natural phenomenon that really does look cool. But at the same time, it's very unsettling, because I have more than once seen Death Mountain. It was always looming off in the background if I wanted to see it, ever since Zelda has been a 3D series. And even before then, it was always on the map. Number 3 is a statue just outside the San Francisco City Hall called 3 Arms, 6 Heads. And it looks like a boss from a video game, to the point where people have put video game HUDs over it and taken photos to look as if they're about to fight it. Now, there's a Zelda boss that does have multiple arms, but in my opinion, it looks more like a Dark Souls boss to me. Granted, not really the same era or mythology, but it just has that look to me. Number 2, this place in the real world looks very much like when there's a texture change in like Halo or every RPG when you move to a new area, particularly like the late 90s Final Fantasy games when you're on the world map and it's 3D. But the photo given here I really think looks a lot like Halo. The original photographer who took this picture, Brendan Sandness, uploaded it to Imgur saying the same thing. This looks like Halo. I don't recall a point in Halo where there's like a dog and a girl sitting on a rock by a lake though. Sorry, it's a bad joke, I know. And finally, number 1, there is a town by the name of Centralia in Pennsylvania that served as the basis for the design of the town in Silent Hill. It's actually really cool, but I wouldn't want to spend a lot of time there or anything. There is a fire that has been burning underneath the town since 1962. There's disagreement as to why there's a fire that's going, but there's a mine there, it's full of coal, and it's burning. It's apparently getting to be a bigger fire, too. It's not just contained or anything. Like, it seriously looks exactly like Silent Hill. You have the road opening up to just look terrible, as if hell is underneath it, and really, it kind of is underneath it. You have sinkholes that open because, well, everything underneath it is burning, and eventually there's not enough ground to hold it up. There's people who will say it's haunted, but I don't know about that. And apparently there's only like 6 or 7 people that live there currently. Although it does not sound like a place that I would want to live on account. It seems a lot like a dangerous town, just by nature of being on top of a giant coal fire. But you know, whatever. Have you ever seen something in real life that made you think of a video game? Leave a comment, and if you like this video, please click the like button. If you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero, and we'll see you next time right here on gameranx.